Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem HaKakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the brothers teaching this truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect and the 1/3 sincere listeners. All right. Today's lesson, not necessarily going to be a lesson, but or will still edifying. Just going to be a quick testimony, nothing crazy. But we know majority of the people of the world are our enemies, our vast majority. All right, I can't put a number percentage on it, but it's definitely in the 90s. You know what I mean? But the Lord still uses these certain individuals, to, I wouldn't say make our life easier, but, in a sense, so to speak, he might use our enemies, still use our enemies to make our life a little bit easier, so to speak, right? And so basically what happened is I was at a parking lot, I should say, and you have to pay for the parking. And I'm sure this happened to brothers before, or whatever. May have happened to brothers, may have not happened to brothers, but I was at a parking lot, and I just parked up. And as I was parking, a guy walked up to my car, and he was signaling for me to wind down my window. And I'm like, so I wind down my window. I'm like, hey, how's it going? What's going on? And he basically said, I got a parking pass. I'm leaving now. You can take my parking pass while you park. And I'm like, yeah, cool. And he's like, yeah, all right, so just come to my car and get it. Or, come by my car and take it off of me or whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I just finished parking my car, whatever, and I walked over to his car. And he gave it to me. I said, thank you, I appreciate it. And, I dapped him up, he dapped me up, whatever. And I kept it pushing, right? Now, where I was located, we considered like Greek town in the city, right, in Toronto. So, the individual, he appeared to be a Edomite, but like I believe he was a Jake. Because I believe he was a Jake regardless, and there's a lot of our people in those lands or whatever, but he moved like a Jake, just put it that way. And what I mean by appear to look like a Jake is that, appear to look like a Edomite was that his skin color, but he didn't look like an Edomite. But an Edomite would see him and just classify him as white, so he would automatically basically qualify for white privilege in a sense. But if you looked at him, he would he wasn't no Edomite, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, not to say he's not in the truth. I'm not saying he's in the truth or whatever. I'm not saying, but the Lord might have mercy on him in the last days, right? And so, really, I just say the Lord was using him to give me a little blessing, right? But, I said in my mind, may the Lord have mercy on this guy. I said that, you know what I mean? May the Lord have mercy on this guy, you know what I mean? In my mind, Lord will, whatever. The Lord see fit, because he helped the prophet. He helped the potential man of the Lord, right? And on the contrary, on the flip side to that, right? Because, I know brothers drive a lot. We drive all the time. And we're always cussing, Hopefully brothers are not using their horn. But you can cuss in your car, you know what I mean? And you can curse these people out through the Spirit. You can put curses on these people. They cut you off or they do some bullshit on the road. Because that's what I'm doing almost all the time I'm driving. Because these fuckers can't drive for shit. So I'm always putting curses on people, man. I'm putting more curses on people than giving blessings out. You know what I mean? But the reason why I brought that up is because I'm always, I'm usually always giving out curses, but this time around, I'm like, you know what? May the Lord, I'm giving out a blessing. May the Lord be with this guy. Maybe the Lord have mercy on him. You know, he might not be a prophet, but you know, he could be other one there. I don't know. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? That's just the balance of it, right? And really, the Lord can use individuals to pretty much help your day go a little bit smoother. You know, and that was pretty much it. It was nothing crazy. You know, I was just going through the spiritual aspect of it all. You know, I said I wanted to do a quick video on that. So I'm gonna get a quick precept, and I'm gonna end it off there. So this is Psalms 5:11. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. For thou, Lord Yahweh, wilt bless the righteous. With favor wilt thou compass him as with a shield. Right? And, you know, we know we're not all fully blessed yet. We're not blessed until we have slaves. You know what I mean? But, you know, the Lord will give his men small wins here and there. You know what I mean? And to me, that was a small win. And, you know, I appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? You know, and honestly, you know, brothers, we're sincere people, man. We're sincere. We're just sincere. Like, even out in wherever, if you're at the workplace or even just in the world, you know, we're not shiesty motherfuckers. We're not here trying to get a one-up over people for real. Like, you know, we're genuine people. We're genuine guys, right? So when we see those qualities in people of the world, it kind of, you know, it shows that there's hope in a sense. You know what I mean? Because most people are not doing that. You know what I mean? Okay, granted, the guy was leaving, and he just so happened that he gave it. But hey, you know, you didn't have to do that. He could have made me pay whatever. You know what I mean? He could have been this nigga or whatever. But nah, he didn't say. He didn't come in that spirit. He didn't look at me no way. You know what I mean? He didn't look at me like this guy or this punk or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, not to say we carry ourselves that way, but I'm just saying, you know, people perceive us a certain way. You know, we're Jake, right? So people are gonna perceive us a certain way. I might not want to have no dealings with us at all, not even want to interact with us, right? He could have gave it to somebody else. You know what I mean? So, like I said, when we see certain qualities of genuineness and, you know what I mean, then there's hope, you know, in the world, so to speak, you know? But we know, like, don't get it twisted, brother. Judgment's coming. I know judgment's coming. Judgment's coming from majority of our people, majority of the wicked, majority of the world. Billions of people got to go. But, you know, I just have to put that thought out there, that the balance of it all, right? That vibration, whatever, you know? So, Lord will, you're edified. And I'll say shalom to the next one.